Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome everybody to the stable here at the Meadows Gymnasium here at Dallas Center Grimes High School, where your Mustangs are getting ready to host the Grinnell Tigers. Tell you what, everybody, if you're looking for a good girls basketball game tonight, you've come to the right place. Brad Bailiff here with my man, my myth, my legend over here, Pat O'Brien. Pat, how's it going tonight, sir?
It's freezing cold outside, but again, it's smoking hot inside the gym here. It's going to be a good night.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, this is got, in my opinion, the game of the week on the girls' side right here as we have Grinnell coming to town. We lost to Grinnell by 3 in Grinnell earlier this year. That was a tough, hard-fought game, and now Grinnell's coming to our house. This is a big-time win if we get this one here, Pat, because both teams only have one conference loss. You know, we could get this win here. That puts us a step up. But, Pat, we do have a tough game at Indianola coming up on Friday, too, so it doesn't get any easier for these girls.
Yeah, absolutely not. So basically what you said is we've got 3 teams, all 3 of them 7-1 in the conference. We got 2 of them playing right now. One of them's going home with a loss. We hope the Phillies or the Mustangs are moving on to that next one. But the winner today definitely has the leg up on the conference, and that's one of the goals of all of the teams when they start the season. You got to win the conference. That sets the stage. That's a championship, win the conference. But this week, both teams this week, it's going to be decided right here. After that, then it should be each team, whoever it is, will be heavily favored to win those last 4 in conference.
And no doubt about it. Well, hey, everybody, before Pat and I really deep dive here, because we got a lot to talk about. It's a big game tonight. We're excited, as always, to watch the Mustangs play, both girls and boys. But this girls' game is legit the game of the week. But before we get started, a couple of things. Senior spotlights for this week. Hey, remember, every home game, we get the opportunity to interview a senior at the end of each game. So tonight, after the girls' game, we're going to have Kayla Petrak coming up. We get to talk with her tonight. Excited to get a chance to meet, get to know her a little bit. And then at the boys' game, Jackson Jones is coming up. We get to talk with Jackson. So looking forward to those 2 senior spotlights. Our big-time stream sponsor tonight, our 3-point stream sponsor tonight, Schaefer's Auto Body. So I want to give a huge quick shout-out to Schaefer's Auto Body for being our 3-point sponsor tonight. Really excited there as well. And then real quick, I mean, we got to talk about this a little bit, Pat, last time. But hey, it's cake auction time here for the for all you big time love to eat some cake going on here. The DCG Booster Club Cake Auction, man, it's right around the corner. This year's theme is DCG Bakes the World a Better Place, and will take place on Friday, February 11th, during the girls and boys doubleheader as we host Newton that night. All proceeds from this fundraising event go to support DCG athletics and purchasing of uniforms and their equipment. This is an activity for everyone to participate. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a baker, no matter if you're just do it for fun or if you're a professional, this is your deal. Bake a cake, bring it in. They're going to have 3 divisions, professional, amateur, and teacher, staff, student sports teams. Winning cakes will be auctioned off at halftime of both games, and then we'll have a silent auction in the comments for the remaining cakes. It's going to be a big deal. Bidders and bakers drive the success of this event. If you'd like to prepare and donate a cake for the auction, just make sure to have your cake here in the Meadows Commons no later than 4 o'clock on Friday, February 11th. Cakes entered for judging, again, must follow this year's theme, DCG Bakes the World a Better Place. So join us on February 11th. Come check out these cakes. Pat, I mean, you've been hearing and seeing this a lot more than I have. Man, the cakes that usually show up for this event, man, they're baller shot caller, am I right?
They're unbelievable. They don't even look like cakes. One of them that we had the last time we did this was spaghetti and meatballs, and it was an unbelievable. You thought you actually had an Italian dish right there in front of you. We had other ones, a state tournament softball was one of them, and that was a ridiculous cake. So when they're coming through, be prepared to bring others with you, because what we had the last time is we had a couple, 3 families to go together to make sure that they actually got that. One of those cakes went over $1,000.
That's crazy. So amazing fundraising event. We look forward to this every year. We didn't get to do it last year, the last couple years because of COVID, so it's back, and we're excited for the cake event. All right, everybody. So back to the serious business at hand, and that is Grinnell coming to town, Pat. So what do you think, I'll tell you what, Pat, I'm going to give you my quick keys of success, and I'm going to throw it over to you and see if you're kind of in the same realm as I am. But for me tonight, Pat, one of the big keys is we've got to be able to rebound tonight. You know, both offensively, defensively, we got to be able to rebound. We got to protect the ball, which means no turnovers, or we have to have less turnovers than Grinnell. We obviously want to create them, but when we have the ball, we got to hold on to that ball, be tough. And then for us, you know, Grinnell is a three-point shooting machine. And we got to keep those girls out of the lane because they like to drive and dish, and that's going to be super important for us to try to eliminate some of those big three-point buckets. You know, when you got girls out there like Ivy Schmidt who can bury it from pretty much anywhere, we want to be able to eliminate that a little bit. So those are kind of my thoughts, Pat. What are you thinking on your side?
Yeah, I think we're on the same page here. You look at the three-pointer. Grinnell is shooting 33 three-pointers per game. That is a ton of threes. So how do you get those three-pointers? You're really looking at it a couple ways. It's ball movement on the outside or dribble penetration into the lane and a quick kick out. That defense collapses, it leaves you wide open. And when you have shooters, that's dangerous. Another key. So we got to keep that from happening. So we got to be defensive discipline on the outside, but we got to really be able to handle that inside pressure. Another thing, Emma Minor. Today is your day to shine, girl. It is your day. You need to have a big game today. This is the one where you go out there and you get that double-double. I think in that last game against Grinnell, it wasn't one of her better games. This is the one to come back and show the people of the Grinnell team, you are for real, and you're going to end up taking over that game right there. Those are two keys for me on the DCG
there's
side.
There's no doubt. And I'll tell you, if we just play defense like we play defense, and our offensive stars, you know, like Emma Minor, I'll tell you what, Kayla Rice has been shooting the living crap out of the ball. I mean, she is a three-point threat from anywhere on the floor. I mean, we get those people going. Vanessa Bickford had a great game against Grinnell last game. You know, offensively, we just got to produce and do a little bit better, get more buckets than we did last game. But the defensive side of the ball is going to be key, allowing us to create turnovers, transition offense. That's really our bread and butter, Pat. If we're able to do that and eliminate some of those threes, that's going to be a big advantage for the Mustangs tonight.
Absolutely. So a lot of good things going on here in the Mustang gym today.
No doubt. And hey, if you're a Grinnell fan, be excited. I mean, they're 13-1 coming into tonight's game. We're 11-3. You know, this is a really good basketball team. So we're going to throw it down here to the court, allow them to do starting lineups, announce that. Pat and I will be back right after that. But again, welcome all Tiger fans, all Mustang fans. Be ready to go. It's game time.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stable at Dallas Center Grimes High School, the home of Mustang basketball. Before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the game. You want to spot in the Fans Hall of Fame? Then give them be positive. Please be your best, even if you think it's a battle fest. You're the fans who got shot on the stripes, and don't give coaches and players your gripes. That's right, there's only one thing we ask. Be a good sport. That is your task. Our guests for tonight's contest are the Tigers from Grinnell High School. Assistant coaches for the Tigers are Casey McDermott, Claire Maloney, and the head coach is Trent Edson. Please welcome the Tigers. The assistant coaches for the Mustangs are Judy Nisley, Rich Foster, Jalen Raymond, and Jacob Heineman. The head coach for the Mustangs is Adam Jones. Give it up for the Mustangs. Starters for Grinnell. At forward, number 14, Sydney Kickle. At guard, number 20, Ivy Schmidt. They are both seniors, but joining them a junior at guard, number 23, Leah Harris. Also at guard, senior number 40, Meredith McKnight. And finally at guard, junior number 42, Hayden Hall. And now, let's meet the starters for your Dallas Center Grimes Mustang. She's got handles that keep you roaring. On defense, you know number 12, Prescott. Last name, Bickford. First name, Vanessa. You'll see her hustle all over the floor. Give it up. Now Rampy, number 34. If things happen to not go well, we've got 42. We give him L. Nelson. Change your name to Major, because she's nifty. Give it up. Emma Minor, number 50. Tonight's officials, and the Second Association are Joey Townsend, Dave Redmond, and Scott Cook. Tonight's athletic trainer from Athletic is Jared Torrey. Will everyone please rise and move your hats and face center court for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, everybody, welcome back. I'll tell you what, dude, Matt Priest just kills it down there with those introductions.
I'll tell you, the people that we got running the show down there, unbelievable. That's some high energy stuff. You'll never see anything like that other than right here in the gym.
Yeah, no doubt.
Can we get a little boom shakalaka from up there?
Boom shakalaka! All right, everybody. Hey, big time going on right here. The 13-1 Grinnell Tigers coming in to face our 11-3 DCG Mustangs. Man, I'm super excited. This Grinnell team, ridiculously talented. Ivy Schmidt is just in a league of her own. But I tell you what, man, our Mustangs are baller too. We got some great players out there, and you're right. It has absolutely got to be Emma Minor time tonight, Pat.
It is. Like they said, it's not Emma Minor, it's Emma Major. We might have to make that change right there.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. All right, everybody, here we go. Schmidt and Minor tipping it off. Mustangs win the tip. Bickford taking it all the way up. Oh, big time block right there by number 14.
That one spot right there, that one play, that's setting the tone right there. Taking it to the hole, no foul called. Biggest person wins.
Yeah, Kenkel with the big block right there. Inbounds to Nelson, gets it into Minor. Oh, going to call Minor on a double dribble.
Wow, okay.
All right, so Mustangs with an early turnover, not what we like to see. Schmidt bringing the ball up for the Tigers.
Token pressure.
Over to Harris, back over to Schmidt. Ooh, Schmidt able to save. Wow, she's going to be trapped over in the middle, though. Gets the ball out to McKnight. Oh, errant pass by McKnight trying to get it over to Hull.
So a little ugly right here, right out of the gate, which you expect some of that right there. The nerves will settle down.
Oh, man.
Get some pressure up here on the front.
Dude, butterflies, I'm telling you, butterflies. I got a little up here, Pat. I'll tell you what, man, I've been excited for this game. All right, Bickford bringing the ball up. Guarded right there by Harris, doing a really nice job. Minor sets the screen, working her way out over to Nelson, into Minor. Out to Corshing on a tip ball. Avery able to get it. Oh, she takes it all the way in. Nice bucket by Avery Corshing.
Boy, the Euro step right there. You don't see that in the high school game, and especially at the girls' side.
Going to be fun to see how these Mustangs are going to defend the Tigers. Here we go. Big time three already. Deep off the bucket. Oh, Corshing gets down.
It's got to be a
Oh,
jump
it's
ball.
got to be out of – no, actually, the
somebody's out
Grinnell
of
player
bounds.
was laying
Grinnell
out of bounds.
Nice.
Yep. So Hull with the three-point attempt, no good. Mustangs battling for a rebound, but player was out of bounds. Mustangs will get possession.
And straight up man-to-man that looks like press. If they bring it into the corner, they'll take it, but right straight through.
Well, Grinnell's looking to add a little bit of pressure, and that doesn't surprise me at all. They want to keep the Mustangs off balance as much as possible, just like DCG is going to want to do the same to Grinnell. Both of these offenses can put up points.
Right now, every pass needs to be crisp.
Oh, there it is. Oh, Coursing into Minor for the easy 2 points.
The offense lulls them to sleep and a defensive breakdown on the backside.
Man, you got to love this right here, everybody. Love what we're seeing from the Mustangs early.
I think we're 2-3
Oh, here we go.
zone.
3-point up and in. There it is. Hull with the big three. And they will shoot deep. It's just not at the three-point line. They will shoot from anywhere out there. I mean, this is a very talented shooting Grinnell Tiger team here. Bickford taking it up. Foul called on the floor.
And that's a key in the game right here. Bickford getting to the hole, getting shoulder to shoulder. On the offensive, you're shoulder to shoulder. You have the advantage. You got to put that up, draw the foul.
Harris draws the first foul of the game. That's going to put Bickford to the line to shoot 2. Vanessa hits her first. I'll tell you, free throws, we talk about it, I think, every week, Pat. Free throws are going to be big tonight. I'll tell you that. This is going to come down to these final possessions.
Bickford, 80% on the year.
Oh, misses the second,
and there
though.
you go.
There
Way
you
to
go,
go.
Pat. There you go, Pat. That's all right. Here we go. Grinnell pushing the ball up. Hole cross course to Schmidt. Schmidt back up the top of the key. That's McKnight. Goes around, going to dish out. That's that dribble penetration. Schmidt for 3, buries it. Man, she's got a pretty shot, Pat.
It's just too good. I mean, that's good defense. You're right there. You take it. She's going to get her points.
Out to Corshing. Oh, Corshing gives up the 3 to Nelson. She shoots the 3 from the corner, just off the back. Oh, what a great save right there by Hull for the Tigers. Schmidt pushing the ball. Oh, turnover. Really nice job by the Mustangs and Minor right there. McKnight trying to get around. Turns the ball over. Mustangs back with the ball. Tigers with the lead 6-5. Minor for 3 at the top. Oh, just off the front of the rim. Rebound. Hull.
As you can see, the energy is going to be big in this game. Who has the most lungs?
Oh, here we go again. Hull for 3, buries another one. 9-5 Tiger lead, and this is what we were talking about. Grinnell can shoot the 3. We've got to be able to defend that. Bickford out. Lampy, she's looking to take a shot. She's going to hold. She's going to go around. Kicks to Corshing. Out to Bickford. Over to Nelson. Nelson to Minor. Minor for 3 again. She buries the big 3-pointer. Boom! Shakalaka.
Big time basket right there. Grinnell comes down. We don't score. You're looking at possibly a timeout DCG. Now 1-point game.
That was a big bucket by Miners. Tell you, Grinnell's setting the tone with their shooting. We've got to make sure we're doing the same. Oh, man,
wow.
What a shot right there by Leah Harris.
Big time basket off high up.
Grinnell up 11-8. Man, that was unbelievable shot by Harris. All right, Lampy gets it around the Minor. Minor's working it around. Kicks it out to Corshing. He's going to bring it up to the top. Coming to the 4-minute mark of the first.
And offensively, take what the defense is going to give you.
Minor for a deep 3-pointer. Buries another 3-pointer. That's a Schaefer's auto body. Back-to-back 3-pointers right there by Emma Minor.
This was the game we wanted to have. All game long, 4-quarter game.
Telling you, this is just going to be a knockout, drag-out fight, Pat. Oh, man, what a great move right there by Hull.
Got to have some help defense on that backside.
13-11 Grinnell. Man, this is just a slugfest right now. It's going to come down to the team that can get some defensive stops down the stretch here, Pat.
Or those 3 missed shots in a row.
All right, out to Corshing at the top. 3:19 left here in the first. Gets it over to Bickford. Over to Nelson, swings it over to Lampy. Bickford coming through. Lampy gets it out to Corshing. She drives, kicks to Bickford. Bickford back out.
Fantastic defense right now for Grinnell.
And nice job by Nelson just to drive the lane to draw the foul.
You know, El Nelson, not your number one option normally in the offense, but everybody has to be an offensive threat. Positive possession right there, El Nelson with that taking that foul.
No doubt. Hayden Hull with her first foul. Second team foul for the Tigers. Nelson hits the first free throw. 13-12 Tigers.
Big minutes.
Yes, Corshing and Lampy check out. Kayla Rice and Finley Fitzgerald check in for the Mustangs.
So now that we have some subs back in there now our subs, I think, are at a higher level than what the Grinnell subs are. I think we get more production out of them.
Yeah, 2 big free throws by Nelson right there. Josie Lampy checking in. It looks like for the Tigers I saw Kelsey Van Compernal. Hope I said that right, Kelsey. And Lauren Peace checking in. And number 25, Kaylin Van Compernal. Pair of sisters out there, just like we got the Lampy sisters. You got to love it. And that's who we got right here. Caitlin with the ball. Going to dish it out to sister Kelsey. She's going left.
The defensive pressure is outstanding.
Really nice switch right there. Good communication. Much better defensively right here for the Mustangs. Carmenel brings it in, misses. Rebound, Rice. Pushes it up to Bickford, who's pushing the ball hard right now. Cross court, 3-pointer by Miner. Oh, just deep. Look at that effort by Emma Miner right there. Oh, man, out of bounds.
Just took it out of bounds. The effort, that's what it's going to take. It's going to take skin, knees, and elbows in this game right here if you want to come out of the gym with a win.
McKnight checking back in for the Tigers. Giving Sydney Kenkel a break. Schmidt still in the game. I don't think she'll come out tonight. I'll tell you
Probably
what.
not.
She is just a baller. This is one amazing basketball player. All right, here we go. Tigers working it out right here. Kelsey gets the ball over to McKnight. McKnight in the corner, guarded by Miner. Kicks the ball all the way out to Peace. Peace to Caitlin, over to McKnight. Over to Kelsey. Ivy Schmidt now with the ball, guarded by Vanessa Bickford.
Oh.
Takes it in. Oh, man.
Those are tough calls because the offensive player really generates the contact right there.
I think the biggest thing is, and again, you know, Rice is a sophomore here, but one thing she does is she just sets her feet right there. It's a charge.
She was a little bit behind.
She was a little behind, moving her feet a little bit.
Looks like the foul went on Bickford, not on Rice.
That's interesting right there, but either way. All right, ball out to Kelsey. Kelsey at the top for the Tigers. Swings it out to sister Caitlin. Gets it over to Peace.
Fitzgerald plays great defense, man-to-man, no doubt.
Oh, man, really good pass. That's an easy 2 points right there by Caitlin Van Compernal. Grinnell 15, Mustangs 13, coming up on the 1 minute mark left here in the first. Oh, that's not a good turnover you want right there. Grinnell pushing right here, and they should be. Ooh, nice hands right there by Lampy. She's got some of the best in the business, man. She's a pickpocket. Great defense. Up, kick out right here. 3-pointer. Buries the 3-pointer right there.
There's the textbook. Drive it in there and throw it back out for the 3.
Three-pointer right there by Lauren Peace. Rice. That's that turnover, man. You know, you're down 2, you get it in, and then you turn it over, give up a 3, you're down 5. Bickford for 3, big 3, just off the back. Rebound Fitzgerald. Rice for 3. Oh, in and out. Rebound Fitzgerald again. Just a beast right there. Throws it up.
I think we're going to get a foul on that.
Yep.
Lampy over the back right there. I mean, we had 2 baskets right there ready to go in, but just wasn't able to fall.
In and out, in and out. Schmidt back in, Hull back in. Mustangs down 5, 18-13 with 15 seconds left here in the first. Grinnell getting ready to pass the ball in, gets the ball to Schmidt. Plenty of time for the Tigers to get up. What we do not need is a basket if you're a Mustangs fan right here. Need to protect. 6 seconds. Coming off the screen. Hole for 3. And a miss. That's a big-time miss if you're a Mustang fan. Grinnell 5-point lead here at the end of the first, Pat. Not what I wanted to see being a Mustang fan, but if you're a Tiger fan at home right now, you got to be excited with how your girls are playing.
Absolutely. It's a 4-quarter game. We didn't win that quarter. And Coach Jones right there right now is probably saying, look, we're on pace to give up over 70 points in this game. We'll never beat anybody giving up that kind of score. We got to buckle down more on the D, defend that three-pointer better than what we are right now, and force them to start making two-pointers.
Yeah, I think one of the things, that we really need to look at is, one thing that they do Grinnell is very good at is dribble penetration and kicking the ball out. And that's one thing the Mustangs have got to try not to do is help so much on the help defense side. Try to stay back and eliminate, because those closeouts can be really tough, especially when you got such good shooters like the Tigers have from the outside.
Well, and that's the key on there is with the shooters that they have, you have to be defense disciplined. So when you are undisciplined on the side and you overcommit one, you really put yourself at risk for the three-point shot. And the three-point shot, I think they've got at least 4 in this quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they're shooting at a higher percentage than we are right now. And that's got to change for the Mustangs this second period. So let's see what happens here. Grinnell's going to start with the ball. And that's Leah Harris, gets it to Schmidt, swings the ball around to Hull. Over to Schmidt. Comes off that, dishes out right here to McKnight. McKnight for 3, misses, rebound Rice. Mustangs have got, oh man, turnover right there. Get the big rebound and turnover. That's something we can't do. We got to protect the ball. We talked about it in the pregame, Pat.
Yeah, and that's the sophomore. It's just the pressure of the game is just one of the things that leads to that. If she would have kept her dribble, she would have been fine.
All right, Schmidt gets the ball out the hole, gets it over to McKnight. Over to Harris. Harris going to come around. Oh, there we go. Hull over to Schmidt. Ivy looking to see what she's going to do. She's going to kick it out over to Harris over there. Gets it over to Kenkel.
Defensively, we can trap that right there. That's got to be. Oh, they cut a timeout. That's a good timeout
Grinnell
over there.
calls a timeout. That's a great timeout for Grinnell because that was a turnover right there.
That was definitely a turnover right there. It's kind of it's ironic that the official actually saw that because he was all the way down on the other side of the court there. Typically, they're not looking over there.
All right, guys and gals at home. Hopefully everybody's got their treats, whatever it is, man. Some popcorn, some candy, got your beverage out, ready to rock and roll because I hope you guys are enjoying this game as much as we are. Grinnell with an 18-13 lead with 7:07 left in the second period. This is going to be a knockout, drag-out fight right here, boys and girls. So everybody be ready to rock and roll.
Defensively, we got to. If we have an opportunity to grab some of those longer passes, we got to start anticipating some of them long passes, get in that passing lane.
All right, Schmidt out the hole for 3. She's been shooting okay, misses. Rebound Minor. All right, Mustangs, let's protect the ball here. Let's convert on this possession. Out to Lampy. Lampy over to Bickford. She's going to bring it out. Over to Fitzgerald's going to come around. Over to Minor. Minor's going to get to Corshing. Oh, really nice slip right there by Minor. Able to get the 2 points. What a great job by Minor.
Playing volleyball up there with herself. Tips that almost to herself up for 2. Great shot.
Man, Schmidt trying to make something work. Great defense by Corshing. Gets it back into Schmidt again. All the way out to Hull. She's going to pass it up, though. Take it in. Wow. Easy 2 points. That was a great job right there.
The athleticism of these kids is ridiculous. That's a great job.
Another turnover. Again, not what you want to see. Schmidt for 3, misses. Rebound Kenkel. Gets it up, misses. Rebound Bickford this time for the Mustangs. And Vanessa to push the ball up to Corshing.
We were talking the keys to the game early. Right now,
Minor
Grinnell
for 3.
taking all.
Buries another 3-pointer. Boom! Shakalaka. That's another 3-pointer by Schaefer's Auto Body right there. Big time.
That's got to be
great
traveling.
Defense right there. Ball out on Lampy, but great defense.
Checking in for the Mustangs.
Nelson checking in for Fitzgerald.
this has not been the best game, unless, 8 plus 3 minutes. This hasn't been the best 11 or 12 minutes of the game for DCG, but it's a 2-point game.
No doubt. Checking in for the Tigers, Caitlin Van Kampen, number 25, number 32, Sydney Miller. Harris with the ball at the top, going to get over to Kampenall. Caitlin right here gets around, wants to get it to Schmidt. What a great job by Avery Korshing. That's a turnover much needed right there. Korshing into Nelson. What a great pass. Korshing has been an assist machine today.
Korshing slippery with everything she does.
Woo! Beautiful. Ties the game with 5 minutes left in the second period. 20-20. Man, this is some great basketball we're seeing right here, Pat.
Now everything tightens up more for Grinnell. Those are the passes we want to get those.
Caitlin gets the ball out to Schmidt. Schmidt looking at Harris. Schmidt with a deep three pulls up. She's going to be short miss. Knocked away, and Bickford's going to come away with it, and she's going to push. Bickford working her way at the top of the key. Nice ball move there. Gets it out to Korshing inside the minor. Really nice job. Lampy for three. She buries the three-pointer. Schaefer's auto body. Another big three.
There. So from that timeout over there in that back quarter, DCG down 6. That's a 9-point swing right there from timeout to timeout. That's 2 timeouts, Grinnell.
Man, I'll tell you what, that's right there was some beautiful basketball in the Mustangs half. Korshing dishing the ball out. What you're really starting to see, Pat, that I like is just how they see and view the offense. I mean, Minor comes up, slips right away. Korshing knew right away, gets it right over. Just small things like that, Pat, but that team chemistry right there.
Right, and it starts on the defensive end right there. We get a couple steals. So when you get the steals up top, we got three offensive players to their 1 defender right there, so we got numbers right there. Awesome job. Avery Korshing deserves a medal so far for what she's done against the number 1 for Grinnell.
No doubt. All right, here we go, guys and gals. Van Kampenall right here at the top of the key. Sister to sister right here. I like it. Harris at the top. Swings it over to number 11, Lauren Peace. Gets it to Schmidt.
So relentless switching man-to-man D.
Oh, really nice dish right there. Harris is going to come back in. The Mustangs are doing a very nice job closing. Oh, that looked like a travel, and it is.
I thought they should have called that the last time when it went off of Ella Lampy.
Yep. The Mustangs defense starting to pick up a little bit, and now Grinnell can't kind of get things going, where it was kind of reversed in that first period where Grinnell was being able to do that, and the Mustangs were struggling a little bit. So it's that back and forth game we're seeing right here.
And the conditioning, the reserves that come in. This is a 10-player game.
I'll tell you what, you're seeing 2 outstandingly talented basketball teams right here. This is a lot of fun to watch. Out to Korshing at the top.
I'd like to see Emma Minor get down low,
Minor for 3. Offensive foul call.
So must have been a screen somewhere.
Yep, on
L. Nelson. Yep.
Yeah, it must be L. Nelson, number 42. Be her first foul. Mustangs' 3rd team foul. 3:12 left in the second period. Mustangs up 3. Grinnell to inbound. All right, Caitlin gets it into Schmidt, who's going to bring the ball up for the Tigers. Korshing guarding, gets it over to Hull. Swings to McKnight. Over to Peace. Peace hands off to Hull. Hull for Van Kampenall in the corner. 3 off the back rim. Oh, rebound Peace. It's to Schmidt. Schmidt with just a short jump shot. In and out. Rebound Lampy. Really nice rebound right there by Ella Lampy. Gets it out to Korshing. Mustangs push. To Nelson. Oh, Fitzgerald underneath. Really nice job. Good feet. Oh, couldn't finish. But, man, that was a really nice job by L. Nelson. Ooh, that was close. Turn over and back. Oh, really nice job right there. That's Avery Korshing getting her hand in and knocking the ball away.
If they would have let it go, it would have been out on Avery. But on the offensive side there, you got to go for the ball right there. Outstanding job.
All right, looks like Leah Harris checking in right here for the Grinnell Tigers. Again, Mustangs up 23-20 with 2:27 left in the second period. Mustangs been down as much as 6 in this game. Now with a 3-point lead, Corshing pushing the ball up. She's going to go all the way in. Why not? Whoa, coast to coast. Man, is Avery Corshing having a game tonight, Pat, or what?
Everything looks easy for Avery right now.
Oh, man, nice job. Oh, I'm going to tell you what. Leah Harris did everything right. The pass just didn't connect. She drew 3 Mustang defenders in right there. It just didn't work out. But that's exactly what you want to see, and that's what Grinnell does so well, is that dribble penetration, Pat.
This next 2 minutes is going to be critical for both teams right here. Grinnell needs to get this thing squared away. DCG needs to put it away.
Yeah, I mean, for Mustangs, getting a bigger lead going to halftime would be key. And for Grinnell, closing the gap right here. Let's see who's going to connect and do it here. Lampy in the corner, kind of dribbles out, looking to get into Minor. Wasn't able to, out the course.
Yeah, get 50 the ball.
Josie Lampy in, across court to her sister, Ella Lampy for 3. Oh, in and out. Oh, man. Rebound Fitzgerald. And she gets the 2-point bucket right there. Wow. I don't think that ball could have gone in any farther to come back out, but what a great job between Minor and Fitzgerald to come up with that rebound.
Emma Minor is willing herself to that ball right now.
Oh, man, here we go. Out to Caitlin, out to Hull right here. Hull's coming at the top. Hands off right there, number 42. That's Hull. McKnight had the ball. 23 right here. Leah Harris not able to connect. Rebound Minor. Minor up to Lampy. Gets it up to Minor. She's going to square up and say, I'll shoot another 3. Oh, just off the rim.
Ugh.
Who's it out on right here?
I think she
out
was
on Lampy. Yep, she did step out. Thought she had possession. Don't know if she really needed to throw it off the player there, but.
Well, if she's too nice, she should have thrown that thing off and really gone after it right there, but she didn't want to.
I don't think she caught her in the right spot. It looks like she's going off the leg.
She was trying to go off the leg, and sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, no kidding there.
You could be nice after the game.
All right, Ivy Schmidt bringing the ball up, and I've been getting McKnight and Hull mixed up a little bit, so parents or any of the family members at home, I apologize for that. Both players playing really well tonight. Schmidt being guarded by Bickford at the top of the key here. 39 seconds left. Grinnell may try to hold for last shot.
They're going to take any layup they can get. If it's wide open, they've got shooters that'll take it.
Oh, man, McNice into Harris. Dish back out right there to Kelsey for the 3. Misses. Rebound, Bickford.
This should be one shot right here for sure. 7-point lead, no problem.
All right, Bickford's got to get it across, and she's going to do that very easily. Guarded by Harris.
Plenty of fouls to give. You give up that foul if there's somebody there.
Oh, what a little ankle buckling there by Bickford. She's going to go around left. Dishes out to Minor for 3. Oh, man, in and out. Rebound, Schmidt. Schmidt and Lampy battling, and that time's going to expire. It won't matter. What a battle. I mean, holy smokes. All right, so just to recap, Pat, at the end of the first period, DCG's down 5 points.
Yep.
At the end of the second period, we're up 7. That's a 12-point swing. That goes from watching Grinnell win the first period, Mustangs win the second period. That's why they play 4, Pat.
That's exactly right. So how did we get that? Number 1, Avery Corshing, relentless on defense. Emma Minor, relentless on the offensive side, working hard.
Rebounds,
able to get the balls. The rebounds. One of the keys that we should have, I saw it in the JV game, it's obviously coached into this crew. On defensive rebounds, whoever gets, DCG gets the defensive rebound. There's a double team right there almost every time. That's exactly what happened to Rice when she threw that ball away. She had somebody in her face right there. She wasn't expecting it. That's got to be something that's discussed at the half to make sure that we don't have those unnecessary turnovers to go on through the game.
You know, it's one of these deals too, Pat. These are 2 very similar teams. I think DCG might be a little deeper off the bench, but when you got your starting 5 out there, they're very similar, very talented, very ball-oriented, and their offense is spread out. They move, and they've got shooters. It really is going to come down to who's going to make more shots and who's going to rebound the ball better. In the second period, the Mustangs out-rebounded the Tigers big time. And it was just those little things. Corshing, though not leading in scoring, is doing all the little things right. Tipping the ball away, assist, just doing those little things. Where Minor still getting big boards, still hitting big shots. Man, this has been a lot of fun to watch. And I'll tell you, Grinnell's not going away. We're up 7.5, Pat. But I expect them to make some adjustments, and they're going to come out, and they're going to try to punch us in the mouth right out the gate.
Well, right now, first team All-State, Ivy Schmidt, has 3 points in the game. So that's going to change.
Yeah.
She's going to get her 15. All right, she's going to get her 15 points. So it's just a matter of how many shots is it going to take her to get there. You know, that's the one thing. If it's going to take her 15 shots to get that, you'll take that.
No doubt.
You don't want her to get it in 5 shots.
Well, Schaefer's Auto Body's our 3-point sponsor tonight. Schaefer's Auto Body, if I'm not getting everyone, I apologize, but we've definitely been banking on some threes tonight. It's been absolutely amazing. Let's do a couple other things we want to talk about here while we got a couple minutes. First of all, if you're out of popcorn or snacks, go get your popcorn or snacks, refill those beverages. Keep the TV on, though. Go to the restroom. Do whatever you got to do. Be ready to go because this second half is going to be baller. But while you're waiting, let's make sure you guys make sure everybody knows about the cake auction that's coming up. So the DCG Booster Club cake auction is right around the corner. We haven't done this in 2 years. I'm excited to see the cakes that are going to come to this thing. This year's theme is DCG Bakes the World a Better Place. It will take place on Friday, February 11th during the girls and boys doubleheader as we host the Newton Cardinals here at the stable. All proceeds from this fundraising event will go to support DCG athletics in purchasing uniforms and equipment. This is an activity for everyone. That's right. Bakers of any age, any level, does not matter, can participate. There'll be 3 divisions, a professional, an amateur, and a teacher, staff, student, sports team. Winning cakes will be auctioned off at halftime of both games, and then we'll have a silent auction for the remainder of the cakes in the commons area. Bidders and bakers, man, they drive the success of this event. There's no doubt about it. If you'd like to prepare or donate a cake for the cake auction, please have your cake at the Meadows Commons no later than 4 p.m. on Friday, February 11th. Again, cakes entered must be and will be judged on this year's theme, DCG Bakes the World a Better Place. So join us for that. I can tell you what, it's been 2 years, but I remember the last auction, we had some baller cakes, Pat. I am super pumped to see what's going to come out of all these talented bakers as they come out and throw some cakes down.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to see the number of cakes we get.
Yeah.
But what's going to be the big one that everybody wants? Because it happened the first year we did this. It's a great fundraiser, and you got to remember, are you going to pay $1,000 for a cake? You're going to get a couple families together and you're going to say, all right, nobody's getting that one but us.
Yeah, no doubt.
We're taking that bad boy home or going to donate it to somebody else. But it's really the money that goes to the Booster Club. All of that is tax deductible as it goes through. So keep that in mind for next year as well.
Well, I'll tell you what, everybody. We got just under 6 minutes left here in halftime. And we told everybody when the stream started that this was going to be the girls' game of the week, and it has not let us down. Grinnell comes out, takes an 18-13 lead at the end of the first. Not much scoring in the second, but the Mustangs making the most of it now up 27-20 at halftime here. I expect both teams to make some adjustments, Pat, and I'll tell you what, I can't wait to see what they are. What do you think we're going to see coming out of halftime here?
Well, at some point, if DCG comes out and gets the next 2 or 3 baskets in a row, Grinnell's going to have to start taking a lot more risk. They're going to have to start getting into passing lanes. They're going to have to start forcing their defense to come out a little bit further. That's going to make them more susceptible to where Emma Minor and Lampy and Bickford can get down low, get to that basket, and start making the twos. Hopefully we don't settle for those threes. It's nice when they go in, but run your offense. Neither team right now is like, all right, we got this, or oh, God, we're out. You know, both of them are saying, all right, this is where we're at right now, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see. Grinnell relies heavily on the three-pointers. I mean, we shoot a lot of threes, but they've shot 200 more threes than we have this season. So we know they're going to come out firing. Ivy Schmidt, I think, is definitely going to pick it up the second half. She knows she's going to need to. It's going to be really interesting to see. Tiger fans, you should be excited, man. This is going to be all out. Mustang fans, we're up 7. I'm feeling good, but this game is by far away from being over. We got 2 amazing periods coming up. I can't wait.
The defense, man-to-man defense, they're switching off perfectly the Mustangs are. So when that ball comes around the top, the defender on that ball backs up about a foot, foot and a half, which is enough to allow the other defender to slide through and take the other player right there. So they've obviously practiced that. So because if you go over the top, sometimes you can get caught high, which leads to the breakaway layups.
Yeah, no doubt.
We haven't seen that. There's been very good defense.
Haven't seen that yet. Hopefully we don't see that on that side. And, both teams are going to have to continue to play good defense. I mean, this is not a high-scoring game. You were right, Pat. I mean, Mustangs at the end, they're looking to give up almost 70-some points or whatever you said, which is unbelievable. We held them to 2 points.
That's right. That's 2 points in the quarter.
I mean, that's unbelievable when you think about it, especially a high-powered team like this. So you're not going to continue to see that. Grinnell's going to get their points. But that's impressive to hold the team to just 2 points that second period to allow them to get back in this game the way they did.
Yeah. Right now, your leading scorer in the game, both sides, Emma Miner, 13 points in the game. Somehow she has to get to 20 points. We said we wanted a double-double. I don't know what she has for rebounds, but I'm pretty sure she's got to have 4 to 5 for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, hey, everybody, just as a reminder for all you Mustangs fans, our senior spotlight for the girls team tonight is Kaylin Petrak. She's going to be joining us after the game. I'm super excited to get a chance to talk, get to know her a little bit. I hope you are as well. So after the game, hold tight. Kaylin's going to come up. We're going to get a chance to talk with her. I'm super excited for that. So please don't go anywhere. So 2:26 left in halftime. Mustangs are out shooting. Grinnell's out shooting. Man, I'd love to be a fly on the wall in both locker rooms just to kind of see what both coaches are talking about, because you got 2 really good coaches on both sides, just kind of seeing what their game plan's going to be. I mean, Coach Jones has got to be really happy to have a 7-point lead going into the second half, but he knows this Grinnell Tiger team is so good that, they got to be coming out thinking, hey, it's 0-0. Don't worry about the lead. Don't worry about anything. Grinnell's probably saying the same thing. Hey, we just got to come out and play 0-0 basketball because they know they got the firepower to get back in.
Well, we know our coach plays chess. Hopefully the other ones are playing checkers. So, when we come through and we start looking at some of the things that needs to happen, we need to continue to be relentless on Ivy. That is just one of the keys to the game. That you're right there. But and after that, you look at your second leading scorer in Hayden Hull. She's out there hitting 3. But there was no panic. There's no panic right there. It's just a matter of looking at, hey, she made it. All right, let's go down there and play defense.
Yep.
All right, let's go play offense. Let's do what we have to do to play the long game right there. Let's manage everything.
And I don't think you're going to see panic in either of these 2 teams. They're just too good. They know what they have. They know what they're about. They know how to play the game of basketball. There's not going to be any panic. I mean, Grinnell's down 7, but I'm going to tell you right now, they're not even thinking about that. The Mustangs are up 7. They're not even thinking about that. They just know they've got 2 periods to execute here, Pat, and that's going to be what's going to allow one of these teams to walk away with a big win tonight.
When we get about 2 minutes into this next quarter here, you look at the eyes of some of these kids and the intensity that they're playing with right now. This game means something, and it's not just, today's game. This game has conference implications.
No doubt about it. All right, everybody, we're getting ready to start the second half of what is going to be an amazing game. Everybody hold tight. Don't go anywhere. All righty, I did not see which way the ball possession arrow was going.
Well, we're down on this side.
Yep.
So that says
Mustangs going to
Mustang
start with
ball.
the ball. Man, I'll tell you what, I've been excited for this game since this weekend, and I am glad it's here. What a great first half from both teams. Let's see what happens. Mustangs to inbound. Really nice job right there by Leah Harris, just making it tough, getting that inbound pass in.
That should tell you how this half is going to start right there.
Yeah, both these teams know they're going to have the ball up on the defensive side. Great impasse right there by Lampy. Out to Miner. Miner out to Nelson. Swings it to Corshing. Swinging the ball around, just going to work their offense. That's what both of these teams do very, very well.
As you'd expect, man-to-man D everywhere you go.
Yeah, it'd be too tough with the amount of shooters on both teams to play zone. You'd have to be really, really good to be able to close.
A lot of time off the clock. We're already 30 seconds. That's tough to manage that game like that.
Oh, Bickford step back three. Buries the early three-pointer. Schaefer's auto body three right there by Vanessa Bickford.
Big basket right there. 10-point game. Now you start over 0-0. Let's go.
All right, right here. McKnight with the ball. Gets it out to Schmidt. Schmidt looking, comes around. Gets the ball to McKnight. Gets the ball over to Hull. All the way over to Harris. Out to Schmidt. Gets the ball out right here to McKnight. Three misses. Rebound Corshing. Corshing gets the ball over to Bickford. Bickford cross-course pass to Nelson. Cross-course back to Bickford.
A lot of cross-quarters going on right here. Those long passes.
Those make me a little nervous sometimes, you know. Lampy gets the ball over to Minor, over to Corshing, over to Nelson. Again, Mustangs just taking their time, waiting for their shot. Bickford for three at the top.
Oh,
off the bat.
That would have been nice. Oh, it hit her on the back right there.
Yes, it did. Mustangs keep possession. Great job by Emma Minor.
You know, that's a lucky play, but effort creates luck. And that's exactly what happened.
You could have just let that go, and
that's right.
And you know the Tigers get an easy rebound. They don't. Oh, really nice pass right there.
Oh, that's
Oh, Nelson, love L. Nelson just taking it to the basket, draws the foul. That'll be Meredith McKnight. Should be called with that foul. That'll be her first team foul right there for the Tigers.
Elle Nelson, as she graduates this year, will be one of the smartest players to ever play and put on a Mustang uniform.
Barry's the first. And I'll tell you, we get to talk with her. I think next game is what I might have set up, and she's going to be a lot of fun. Barry's the second one. She's a heck of a softball player.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a first-team All-Stater right there.
All right, Schmidt bringing the ball up for the Tigers. Comes back around, guarded by Corshing. Gets the ball out to misses. Rebound right there. Out to Schmidt for three. She misses. Rebound Corshing. Corshing out the Lampy.
Right, here we go. You got 3-on-1 right here.
There it is right here. Easy two. Buries that right there. The Mustangs are on fire. 34-20, up to a 14-point lead. 7.70 run coming out of the half for the Mustangs. They are feeling it right now, and they are playing with confidence, Pat.
Now's the time to...
Three at the top, and that's right. It is right there. Big-time three by Meredith McKnight. Timeout called. That's just one thing that's tough because this is a team that can shoot.
Yeah, they will shoot themselves right into the game. And that's a great timeout for Grinnell right there. And the reason for that is things haven't been going their way.
Nope.
Right after the three-pointer, you call that timeout, and it just creates a little life in that huddle right there. So they go on a positive right there. Great timeout, great coaching on their part.
You know, if you wanted to look at maybe something that is different between both teams, Grinnell, I want to say, lives and dies a lot by the three. So
we've been doing a lot of living.
And I'll tell you, if they're not hitting shots and they haven't the first part of the second half, it hurts them. The Mustangs are a little different. They like to shoot the three, but they got Emma Minor and some of these inside where they can feed in and get some of those easy two-point buckets. And that is something that's been a little bit of a difference that you've seen here. The Mustangs don't have to shoot as many threes, whereas, you know, Grinnell's going to think they're going to have to. It's an 11-point game. I mean, they don't have to do all of that. But the Mustangs have limited their turnovers, too, this first part of the second half, Pat. That's a big difference here to start.
Protecting the ball has been big for the Mustangs. Now they're going to set up their press. Let's see what happens here and how the Mustangs handle the press.
Gets it in, cross-court to Corshing. She should be able to bring it up. Nice job up to Lampy. Over to Minor for three. Oh, in and out. Rebound, Lampy. What a big rebound. Out to Corshing for three. Buries the three! Boom! Shakalaka!
Oh, my goodness. And you just sit back and you just lean your head back. If you're a Grinnell fan right there, it's like, how did that happen?
Schmidt for three at the top. She buries a quick three. I tell you what, man, Ivy Schmidt is something else.
Yeah, I mean, she's got confidence in all areas of the game.
Gets it up to Corshing.
Smooth shot.
Corshing gets all the way in, out to Nelson. Over to Lampy. Over to Bickford. Over to Minor. Look at the ball move by the Mustangs. What you want to see if you're Coach Jones right here. Gets it to Corshing at the top.
What I'd like to see is try to see if we can't get something on the inside. Try to get the ball on the inside. It will
going to be a hand foul or check foul right there by Schmidt.
Yeah, the inside game will then open up that outside game if that's what you want to do.
The big thing is if you're going to trade buckets. The worst thing the Mustangs can do is have some shots not fall and allow Grinnell to get back in this. They got to trade shots here. Inbound to Minor. Minor works her way over, hands off to Corshing at the top. She has just had a baller game tonight. Not taking anything away from Minor either, but Minor and Corshing are just playing unbelievable right now. Over to Bickford at the top.
You want the ball in Bickford's hand right now. She's your shooter, she's your free throw shooter, and she's your ball handler.
Over to Corshing. Gets it into Minor. Minor has to get out.
That's a double team right there. Great
Nelson
job.
at the top. Oh, not able to hit, but if you're a Mustang fan, that's what you wanted to see. Pushes the ball to McKnight. McKnight for three. She buries the three. That's how quick this game could change. It's an 8-point game. Into Nelson. Doesn't get anything. Minor gets up, and then Minor's going to be fouled. She's going to go to the line.
Call travel right there.
Oh, travel is called.
Yeah, I agree with the call. I think she did.
Checking in for the Mustangs, number 24, Finley Fitzgerald, and number 44, Josie Lampy.
So Mustangs got to be real careful right here. That turnover is going to give the ball right back, and they're only down 8 points. They've hit a couple of big threes here as of late, so this is a big defensive possession for the Mustangs. If you're a Tiger fan, this is also a big possession. A big shot here closes the gap even farther.
Yeah. Now it's time to buckle back down.
3:33 left in the third period. So much time. Harris all the way in. Misses. Rebound Fitzgerald. Great job. Pushes the ball up to Lampy. She waits. Gets the ball to Bickford.
It's a good job. You got plenty of time.
Bickford's going to go. Dishes out to Josie Lampy. Couldn't quite corral the ball. She was open. Fitzgerald for three. She buries the big three-pointer. Schaefer's auto body three-pointer right there by Finley Fitzgerald.
God, the Schaefer's auto body is getting worn out right now.
Oh, Schmidt misses, but she had a good look right there. She's not going to miss many of those, Pat.
Yeah, it's important that you cover up that top of the key because that's the easiest three-pointer
to make. Oh, what a cut
make.
right there. Bickford all the way in, and the and one. Boom, shakalaka. What a play by Bickford.
See, when you make all those three-pointers, you have to guard all that and you overplay that back cut. Perfectly executed right there.
All right, Lampy, Ella Lampy's going to check out. Kayla Rice in for the Mustangs. Wow, what a switch of events right there. I mean, Grinnell had a little run going, and she does. Bickford buries the free throw. Corshing back in. Just a little game of runs right here, but right now it's favoring the Mustangs, up 43-29 with 2:53 left in the third period. Schmidt bringing the ball up the left side.
Schmidt is so calm.
And she's going to pull up for three. She's short. Rebound Fitzgerald. Schmidt is just busting right now. She is going to take this team on her back if she has to, and that's just the kind of ball player she is. Oh, Minor working it in. Oh, what a block right there.
That's one of the best defense. That's the only time
Kinkle.
that move has been blocked right there on Emma Minor right there. Great job defensively.
Kinkle with a great defensive play for the Tigers. And it ends up going out on Minor, so Tigers will get possession. And Schmidt to bring the ball up. 43-29, 2:27 left.
See, the other team, they scout too. They said, if she comes over here, wait for her to go around the other side. That's great scouting, great coaching.
Well, and at the end of the day, too, the players got to be able to make that adjustment.
Yes.
Kinkle did a phenomenal job. Working the ball into Harris. Harris dishes the ball back out. Oh, a little block right there by Rice. On number 25, Caitlin Van Carpenal. Ball pushed all the way up to Josie Lampy, out to Finley. Oh, she's thinking about it.
This is one of those things as a coach, you're saying, all right, now we don't have to have a three within 10 seconds.
That's right. Burn a little time off. Out to Rice at the top. Swings at the Corshing. Corshing's going to go around. Oh, what a pass to Josie Lampy. I can't say it enough. Avery Corshing is balling out tonight. What a pass by the senior. Oh, big time three at the top. Oh, in and out. Rebound Corshing. Can I assist? Can I shoot the three? Can I rebound? What can't Avery Corshing do right now? Over to Rice. She's looking to feed it into Minor.
Get her that ball.
Yep, there she is. Cross court to Corshing. Doesn't take the three. Gets the ball to Fitzgerald, comes up, misses, rebound, Minor. Oh, Minor couldn't get it back in. What a great possession. Foul's going to be called on Coursing.
That foul right there is like, look, I got to stop for 1 second. That's all it is. Just give me a breather right here. I got to hold up.
Holy smokes, ladies and gentlemen. It's 45-29 with 1:19 left here in the third. Emma Minor checking out. Ella Lampe back in. Minor getting a much-needed break.
Yeah,
you can see her over there like,
this
can I get some water, please? Holy cow. Ivy Schmidt going to get a little bit of a break here for Grinnell, too. 1:18 left.
It's a good break. You get a little bit of stop clock as well.
Yeah, the star power out for both teams, but I'll tell you what, there's still a lot of phenomenal basketball players on the court for both teams. All right, Peace gets the ball out to Harris. Harris guarded by Coursing. Gets the ball out to Hull. Gets it over to McKnight. McKnight comes around. Peace for three. Buries the three-pointer.
Good Lord. I didn't even think that was going to hit rim.
Peace. 45-32.
All right, now you sold up. If you can run, if they're going to give it to you, you'll take the one shot right here. If it's a layup, you'll take the layup.
And that's what the Mustangs are going to do. They're going to burn some clock here. Even if they don't wait to the last second, it's going to eliminate the amount of time that Grinnell will have the ball.
And as you think the defense thinks that you're going to lay back, that's a good spot for a back cut.
All right, Coursing, nice around the back move. Out to Rice for three. Oh, man, just off the front rim. Rebound, big one by McKnight for Grinnell, pushing the ball up 12 seconds. Comes up, gets blocked. Coursing had the rebound and is fouled by Meredith McKnight.
So DCG has one foul in the quarter. Grinnell has four. 5 fouls called in this quarter.
And Meredith McKnight, that's her third foul for Grinnell. She checks out, but timeout called. I didn't get by which team that was.
DCG timeout.
All right, Coach Jones like, hey, we got 7 seconds. Let's drop a little play here. Not a bad idea either. Mustangs are up 13 with 7 seconds.
And we're right back where we started right now. Those to be one shot. So you're looking at, we gave up a couple threes in this quarter right here, but again,
it was a 16-point game
extended the lead.
And that's one thing that Grinnell just needs to keep doing. They just need to stay confident, stay poised. Mustangs need to do the same. Grinnell has not been in this situation this season where they're down like this. So this is going to be something for them to have to work through, and it'll be interesting to see how that works. 7 seconds. Bickford gets the ball in. 6, 5, brings it up. 3, gets it to Lampe, and she's just going to miss. Still, good job, good possession. That was a good shot. Didn't go in. But I tell you what, at the end of the third, Mustangs winning that third period, Pat, now up 45-32 with 1 8-minute period left to play.
Yeah, so now, the key is going to be who scores the first basket in this quarter right here. That's going to be a key. If it's DCG, it's starting to get to the point if the Mustangs get to 50 points here quickly, it is getting to the point where Grinnell's not going to be able to get to 50. So that first one to 50, we get there soon, it's going to be a three-point shooting spree for Grinnell to try and catch up.
The other thing it's going to do, too, is that the Mustangs, they do get that first basket bucket. Grinnell's going to start to have to push and maybe start to do some things they're not normally used to try to create and generate some shots. And that could favor the Mustangs. Now, it could also backfire because these Grinnell shooters can shoot the three, but it's definitely going to make them push a little bit too. So,
well, the one thing we do know is the Mustangs need to keep their foot on the gas. They got to keep scoring and keep aggressive on the offensive side.
All right, last period. Grinnell starts with the ball. Schmidt at the top, guarded by Coursing. He's going to come around the screen. Switch, picked up. Switch again, over to Hull. Hull's going to bring it in, and it's going to be called for a travel. That is a great call by the official.
I didn't see who went in there, but when somebody goes through, they're grabbing at the ball, and you need to do that on the defensive side. That just messes up your entire equilibrium.
All right, Mustangs to inbound here. Grinnell's pressing, which they should be right now.
I'm surprised they didn't trap that right now. Now you got 3 on 2.
Job breaking the press break by the Mustangs right there. Swings it over to Rice, over to Fitzgerald. You're seeing a lot of patience by the Mustangs right here. Out to Corshing for 3. Oh, she just misses. Oh, what a great job by Kayla Rice. On the floor.
That's going to be
Foul's going to be called on number 20, Ivy Schmidt. That'll be her second foul. I'm going to tell you what, coming in like that, Kayla Rice, to get that ball, unbelievable. That's exactly what you want to see out of your sophomore.
Relentless, aggressive to the ball. You got to be if you want to win games like this.
Oh, what a great play right there by Hayden Hull with the block on Fitzgerald.
God, the athletic Fitzgerald. Great move in there.
We've seen some big blocks by the Tigers tonight. I'll tell you what, man, they're balling up right here too.
I'm impressed with Grinnell's defense on how they manage the whole defensive
Gets the ball out to Josie Lampy in the corner, out to Corshing. Again, the Mustangs don't have to press. They just need to get an open look or a layup, and I think Jones would prefer a layup right here. Oh, nice cut right there by Rice. Fitzgerald over to Corshing. Corshing's going to come around. Oh, what a great move right there. Oh, Josie passes up on the 3.
That's all right. That shot's always going to be there, and the way the defense is, there's
always. Oh, look at Finley Fitzgerald. Oh, doesn't finish, but what a great ball move by Fitzgerald. All right, Schmidt pushing the ball up right here. Takes out to Harris for 3. Buries the 3. That's the quick first 3 points right there.
Now
that's what Grinnell can do, and they can do quickly. 6:35 left to play. Mustangs still know they have a really nice 10-point lead here.
There's always on the weak side, always going to be somebody right there that's almost wide open because that other defender is sagging in deep.
Oh, what a great ball move there. Rice is going to shoot the 3, though. She buries the big 3-pointer! Schaefer's auto body 3 right there by Kayla Rice.
Man, it's nice to have shooters.
Tell you what, she has just come on, and her confidence level right now is unbelievable. Oh, there we go. Grinnell with the 3, and they bury. Sydney Kankel buries the 3 in the corner. Back and forth right now they're going.
Now DCG doesn't need a 3, but you got to go get that ball.
That's the one thing that I was really surprised. Usually they do go get that ball, and they did not there. Harris is going to come in looking for an easy 2, and she gets it.
Or if we can't get our starters in there soon, we're going to have to call a timeout to get them in. We haven't had a stop and play yet.
All right, Corshing all the way, and that's blocked by Grinnell. Corshing gets, ball gets up to Schmidt. That was McKnight to Schmidt. Schmidt guarded by Lampy, goes around. Doesn't get anything, gets her own rebound.
No way.
Oh, man, please. I don't know about that. Foul looks to be called on Ella Lampy. No, it's going to be called on Kayla Rice. Going to put Schmidt at the line, up 8, now 7.
So now it's a brand new game right now.
Mustangs were up 16 at one point, and Grinnell is chipping away right here. Now, part of that is because the Mustangs are being really patient on the offensive side. They're just not chucking shots. They're trying to burn some time, too. Buries the second. It's a 6-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere.
And you knew Grinnell was going to come back. They're too good not to come back.
Grinnell playing great basketball right now, and the Mustangs got to continue to stay patient. Don't try to push.
Continue to stay patient, but learn how to win a game like this when you're up, when you should win.
Gets it into Bickford. Bickford back out to Lampy. Over to Miners. Swings it over to Nelson. Nelson going baseline. And that's blocked right there. Another big block by Sydney Kankel.
That's a good take by Elle Nelson right there.
Elle Nelson's going to be charged with her second foul. All right, here we go. Leah Harris back in the game and Hayden Hull back in the game for the Tigers. Up 6 with the ball. The Mustangs have not converted points since the beginning of the period. Grinnell has done a lot of damage here early, and the Mustangs are going to have to stop the bleeding here, Pat.
Yeah, it's impressive how Grinnell has been able to maintain and keep chipping away at this.
All out. Harris gets the ball up right here. Number 25, Caitlin Van Koppel, gets it over to Harris, over to Schmidt. Going to hand off to Hayden Hull right there. Hull drops back for three, is going to miss. Rebound Nelson, over to Korshing, pushes it up to Miner. Nice job, Miner, saving almost turnover right there for the Mustangs.
Right now, everything's disjointed offensively. We got no offensive flow in everything.
Miner gets the ball back to Korshing, gets it over to Nelson. Out to Miner, guarded right there by Ivy Schmidt. Gets the ball on the Lampy. Lampy out to Korshing. Korshing's going to fire to three this time. She buries the big winner. Are you kidding me?
Biggest shot of the year right
Schaefer's
there.
auto body, boom, shakalaka, three-pointer right there. Holy cow, some big-time shots. And Korshing with the big one right there for the Mustangs.
Got to defend.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Lauren Peace is making some big threes for the Tigers. Unbelievable.
Look out behind. Here they come.
A 6-point lead again for the Mustangs. They get a three, but they give one back up. Oh, Miner's got an easy 2 points. Nice job by Miner, able to get the easy 2 points. Coming up on 3 minutes here in the fourth period. Wow. I hope everybody at home is enjoying this game as much as we are. This is just a battle right here. Two of the best teams in the Little Hawkeye Conference. Harris for three, short rebound, Peace. That's a big-time rebound right there, too. She is doing it all for the Tigers. Nice job right there by Miner. Korshing with the ball. Guarded by Caitlin Van Koppernall. Gets it over to Lampy. Oh, you can't do that. Timeout called by the Mustangs. Oh, Jones is like, I should have called it. He didn't see that coming, though.
Yeah.
Because he had an easy 2 points. But that's all right. Mustangs call a timeout with 2:40 left. 53-45, Pat.
You know, Grinnell's one shot away from turning this into a one-possession game.
Smokes,
about
man.
2 minutes ago. Avery Korshing with the clutch three right there. That's what the three does. It gets you in, but it also wins the game on something like that right there. Unbelievable, relentless pursuit to the basket.
I'm super impressed by both of these teams. I mean, Grinnell, just the fight, the no fear, the staying in it. The Mustangs keeping their moxie, keeping it down, fighting, scrapping, making big shots. This is an absolutely baller game right here, man.
Well, these two teams will not play in the regionals, all right? Because they're going to be on different sides. Each team is going to end up with a home game most likely. However, we could be seeing a third game down at Wells Fargo when both of these teams end up in the state tournament.
I mean, why not? Who wouldn't want to pay to see that? I'm in, man. I'm there. I mean, holy smokes. Yeah, these are two teams that you should definitely be seeing at Wells Fargo this year. I mean, if everything pans out and they do what they need to do, I mean, these are two teams that should be playing for a state title. All right, inbound pass to Korshing at the top, guarded by Schmidt. Brings it around, looks to hand off. Harris wants to get in the mix there, but she's going to be called for the foul.
And that's by design. They got fouls to give, so there's no problem. Take the risk. Try to see if you can't get a steal. If you can't, we got to get that foul quickly so we can turn this into free throws.
That is the 16th foul, though, so one more. The Mustangs will be at the line shooting 1-on-1.
And we do know that the free throw shooting right now, Bickford should be the one with the ball all the time, and Miner.
Swings it over to Lampy as Bickford cuts through. Lampy swings back over to Miner. Gets two Mustangs cut to the middle right there. Cross-court pass to Bickford.
DCG does not need to score. They got plenty to win.
Bickford's going to settle for three at the top. Misses. Rebound Schmidt. Schmidt pushing the ball for the Tigers right now. She's going to be fouled by Miner on the floor.
That's a good foul right there by Miner. She had momentum up there, saved that 2 baskets, that 2 points right there. We got 2 more fouls to give if needed.
And this is a huge possession for the Tigers. They need a bucket here because if they don't, the Mustangs are just going to continue to burn time off the clock. This is a big possession if you're a Grinnell Tiger fan. Schmidt gets it over to Peace, who's had a great game for the Tigers tonight. Kenkel gets the ball over to McKnight. McKnight working her way around. She's going to try to take it in. Misses. Peace with another big rebound. And here it is right here. McKnight for three. Off the rim. Rebound Nelson. What a big rebound for the Mustangs. Oh, man, gives it away, though. Schmidt turns around, fires for three, misses. Rebound right there by McKnight, and she's fouled. Oh, man. We said it was going to be a big possession for Grinnell. They fought for everything there. The Mustangs had the opportunity right there to get the rebound and push up, and we ended up turning the ball over.
And Grinnell needs to score on every possession they get right now. They're at the point now where they're going to have to start fouling here soon because we're going to time and score. We're looking at time and score right now. We're looking at a 7-point game. Right here, 6-point game on a make.
Yep.
Time and score.
Meredith McKnight buries the first. Peace checks out, and she's had an unbelievable game for the Tigers. Super impressed with her game. Buries the second. It is now a 6-point game, and they will press. Mustangs get the ball in.
Ooh, man.
And they push it up to Corshing. Schmidt's right there on her, though. Gets it up to Lampy. Back to Corshing.
Where's your free throw shooters?
Good job getting the ball over.
Goodness.
Corshing's just threading the needle tonight. I'm telling you what, threading the needle.
Yeah.
Lampy's going to go to the line, shoot 1-1 right here. 1:11 left.
Free throws are going to win games. We know that every single time. This is not a strength of the Mustangs.
All right, Lampy, bury these, baby. Here we go. The senior at the line's deep. Rebound, Schmidt. Schmidt's coming all the way down. McKnight for three, misses. That's a big rebound by Harris, though. Schmidt up at the top. She's going to work her way in. Oh, come on.
I'm not liking. She's falling down. That's not a good call.
She wasn't. Oh, that's tough. If you're a Tiger fan, you're happy, or Mustang fan, not at all happy with that call. Put Schmidt at the line, their best free throw shooter. Buries the first. It's a 5-point game with 56.4 seconds left. Rice checking in for Nelson.
So now you got to know who your free throw shooters are. You're looking at Bickford. You're looking at Rice, Corshing. Those are the ones you want
Schmidt
in there.
misses, though. A rare miss for Ivy Schmidt. Mustangs got to work it up. Corshing pushing the ball up. You need to get Bickford the ball. Bickford the ball. Gets it to Rice. Rice is fouled. Well, you said it. It's going to come down to free throws right here. 53-48 Mustang lead, 44.9 seconds. If you have not been watching this game, DCG led by 16 at one point. Grinnell has dominated this fourth period and gotten themselves within 5 points with 44.9 seconds left.
Yeah, and right now Rice 6 for 8 on the year free throw shooting. Percentage-wise, great. Volume-wise, not a lot of time spent at the line.
Well, I'll tell you what, again, these young players, young, very talented players, this is their time to step up. She's a sophomore, but I'll tell you what, this is her time to get in there and make some big shots. And these are two big free throws. Well, we got to hit one, but these would be two big free throws right here. Put it to a 7-point game. Because if not, and we happen to miss and they get it, it's a 2-possession game, Pat. These are some big free throws.
Yeah, first one critical. Second one would be very, very nice.
All right, the sophomore, Kayla Rice, at the line. If you're wondering, Rice, what's that name? Well, her sister Julia was a senior playing for this team last year. Both those girls, really good basketball players. All right, Kayla, her first, gets the roll.
When you're a shooter, you get the shooter's roll.
Hey, you take what you can get right here. I'll tell you that right now. Student section backs turn. Short off the front. It's a 6-point game, but we got 1 of 2, and that's big. Swings it all the way over. McKnight for three. Fires. Air ball. Black ball. It's going to be out, which that's an advantage because we were scrambling right there.
Well, they were going to get an open three.
They were going to get one, yep. 6-point game, 36.1 seconds left. Grinnell with the ball to inbound.
Cover the three.
Finley Fitzgerald
you can
in
give
for
up
Rice.
the two. Don't give up the threes.
Oh, there it is.
That's blocked.
That's blocked.
No!
Whoa, that is a late call. Wow. That's a big foul call right there because Ivy's shooting three here. Well, if you're a Tigers fan, this is exactly what you want to see.
Yep.
Ivy Schmidt at the line, shooting three.
You want to put points on the board with the clock not running. Box out on that third shot.
Buries the second.
Never know when that thing's coming off.
She missed one on her last 2 shots down. You just don't know. She ain't going to miss many. You got to be ready to go. She hits this, it's a 3-point game with 30.9 seconds left. She does. Big free throws right there by Ivy Schmidt.
You got timeout.
Timeout, Mustangs. That was a good timeout.
That was a great timeout. We need to have, there's going to be a lot of pressure right here, so what are we going to do? On this one right here, if they're ball pressure, maybe you sleep. So you got your they're running the side because it was a made basket, so they can do anything they want. Girl on one side, have somebody come over. If it's hard to get the ball in, you got to create some space. Have them go out of bounds. You can throw it to them out of bounds, a pass out of bounds, and that opens a lot of things up on that other side. You may end up even getting a wide open layup as they overplay the backside.
Well, I'll tell you what, I cannot say again how impressed I am with this Grinnell team. We knew, 13-1 coming this game, they are the deal, and they were down 16, and they're only down 3 with 30.9 seconds left. The Mustangs have got to close this game, Pat. This is a game that's a must-win for them. Doesn't matter if they win by 1 point, it's a win. They need this dub tonight. Grinnell also, this is a big win if they're able to get it here tonight as well. I cannot wait. We said it was going to come down to final possession, Pat. Here we are.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see what Adam's drawn up. He's got something in mind here.
Everybody's up. We should be able to get something going the whole other direction if they're going to be overplaying. There it is.
And there it is. Oh, misses the bucket. Foul going to be called on Emma Miner.
We did not get the foul call right there.
All right, that's going to put Sydney Kenkel at the line to shoot 1-1.
And really, at this point of the game, the situations haven't changed. It's still a one-possession game.
Misses. Rebound, Rice. Gets it to Vanessa.
Time. Yep.
Mustangs. Good timeout there by Coach Jones.
I think Avery Coursing actually called that. So you tell your kids on the bench, hey, if we get into a spot, we have 1 timeout left. Now we have none. So there's no timeouts for the Mustangs. We're at. Grinnell has 2 timeouts left. They're probably not going to, if they get it. So DCG comes down, Grinnell makes a basket, that'll be an automatic timeout right there.
Well, this is, the situation is simple. The Mustangs need a score, and it's going to come from the free throw line because if they're able to get the ball up to half court, Grinnell has to foul.
Yep.
So it's going to come down. They have to hit at least 1 of 2 threes to give it a 2-possession game because as of right now, 3 ties this thing. So
right.
This possession right here for the Mustangs is going to be pivotal.
Well, getting it over half court is going to be pivotal. So that's what.
Yeah, because Grinnell's not going to foul unless the Mustangs are able to break the press and get at the half court. Then they're going to foul. They're going to hope for the turnover on this half of the court.
That's right.
It's going to be up to the Mustangs to protect the ball here.
Once they get it across half court, at that point, this is actually an easier place because you have a lot more area to work with.
And they foul Miner right away. 16.9 seconds left. Going to put Emma Miner at the line.
And that's who you want at the line, right there. Emma Miner. It's your day. 65% free throws on the year, 26 of 40.
So Miner's at the line. That's 9 team fouls, Grinnell. So this is still a 1-on-1. Big free throw right here for Emma Miner. Short.
Cover the three. Cover all the threes. Nobody even get behind. Let them have it.
Schmidt with
your
the 2
timeout.
points. 1 point game. DCG 54-53, and they were going to give up the layup.
Yep.
They just didn't want to give up a three here.
That's right.
Now, this foul is 2 free throws no matter what. So this will be the 10th team foul for Grinnell. So it's going to come down again to free throws. We got to make them. And I'll tell you, that's the difference a lot of times when you get these tight games like this.
Yeah, and there's plenty of time. I mean, we could have a possession at least. With 8 seconds right now, the way this game is going, there could be 3 possessions. 2 for one team, 1 for the other. So we'll see how this thing goes. Mustangs got to be able to get that ball in. If they don't, you throw the ball on the other side of the court. So everything going towards our basket. That starts the clock, number 1, but it puts all the momentum back towards your home basket, causing them to come through for that last second shot.
Yeah, 8.1 seconds here left, folks. Mustangs up 54-53. This has been an unbelievable game. So much fun to watch. We knew it was going to be the 3A girls game of the night, and they have not let us down. 2 of the best teams in the Little Hawkeye Conference facing off right here. And it comes down to the final possession. They get it into Bickford.
She could.
And Vanessa was like, hey, I'll sit here. But you're going to call it here. But they are going to call the foul. 6.2 seconds left. And Vanessa shot very well from the free throw line tonight.
Well,
and this will be 2.
This is our best free throw shooter on the team at 80%.
So
but none of that matters in games like this.
She gets 2 free throws right here. Barry's the first, man. Nice job.
Now, at half court, as soon as they cross half court, you foul right here. 6 seconds left. You foul right here and take away that 3-point shot. Put them on the line.
Barry's the second. That's big because a 3 ties it and that wins it here.
That's right.
Those are 2 huge free throws.
You foul as soon as they cross half court. You foul right now.
And then Grinnell's going to call a timeout as they cross.
I hope in our little spot right now, you can't foul them when they're in a shooting motion. But man, if there's any dribbling at all, you almost tackle that person right there, and you go send them to the free throw line.
All right, everybody, this is it. It comes down to 2.5 seconds. Your DCG Mustangs 56, the Grinnell Tigers 53. Wow. And I have to say, if you were lucky enough to be in Grinnell earlier this year, Grinnell won by 3, and it came down to a final possession. Grinnell was able to hold on. The Mustangs now have their chance to hold on final possession and get themselves a very, very big Little Hawkeye Conference win.
Almost an identical score.
Almost identical.
I mean, it's
You're
almost
right.
100% identical situation.
54-51 was the at Grinnell score. Wow.
Yep.
I expect nothing less from these 2 programs right here. Well coached, amazing athletes. Holy smokes. The Mustang fans on their feet for the final 2.5 seconds.
God, you don't want them to get to make the basket, but by God, if they do, we get overtime.
Grinnell fans at home, you better be on your feet. Mustang fans at home, you better be on your feet. This is it right here.
Couple seconds left.
Ball is inbounded.
That's too much time.
And they don't get it. The Mustangs with the big home win against the Grinnell Tigers.
And
wow.
I don't know if there's going to be time left or not, or no, they're going to go ahead and call it. She stepped out of bounds on that piece right there. There's just a lot of time left. She had the shot at the top of the key.
Man, all you fans at home, I don't care if you're a Tiger fan or Mustang fan, that was a phenomenal game. But I tell you what a big win for this Mustang program here tonight. I had a feeling we'd get it tonight, but man, they had to work really hard, Pat.
They did, and now you look at the conference. Now everything runs through the Mustangs. Now that's not to say that Grinnell doesn't have an option, because they do have the potential to still win the conference, but now it's in our hands.
Well, I'll tell you what, and Mustang fans, I'll tell you, we got a tough game coming up Friday at Indianola, so It's not getting any easier, but this is a big win, and this is something that's going to give these Mustangs some confidence as these games continue to go, knowing they can get a big win like this at home. Man, you gotta love that.
Yeah, look at all the plays within there. So both coaches are going to go back and look at it. Go, I'm glad we got the win. On the other side, Grinnell saying, good. Look at all of the opportunities that we had. If we could just shore up a couple things, we got a totally different outcome in that game.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this was a heck of a game. Don't go anywhere, by the way. Kayla Petrak's going to be our senior spotlight tonight, and she'll be up here. I'm sure they're going to celebrate a little bit, but Coach Jones said that she'd get her right up, so don't go anywhere. We're going to talk to Kaylin real quick and just get to know her a little bit, and then after that, we will end the girls' stream, and we'll start the boys' stream as the boys are getting ready, again, to host the Grinnell Tigers here at home. So I'll tell you what, Pat, that game did not disappoint tonight.
No, that's
Holy
exactly
smokes.
what we thought we were going to get. We knew it was going to be a close game. The players in Grinnell, you've got Schmidt, you've got Hull, you've got all these players that have been playing for a long time. Prideful players, prideful program. You go back and look, and the Mustangs, if we go back like into the teens, we won like 10 in a row. And then Grinnell won. They won on a run where they won like 4 straight years. So 8 games right there. We've now won 3 of the last 4 games against Grinnell, which is a major, major accomplishment.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'll tell you, phenomenal game. The effort on both teams was unreal. Like I said, Grinnell was down 16 at one point in the third period. Closed, and I think it was a 13-point game going into the fourth period. And Pat, you said it, the team that makes that first bucket is going to be big. And it was Grinnell hitting a big 3. And then they were just able to chip away and chip away. Mustangs were trying to burn some clock. They didn't want things to go too fast. And I'll tell you, it favored Grinnell that way. They were just able to make some much-needed shots, but the Mustangs able to hold tight. Vanessa Bickford hitting 2 big free throws down the stretch. Mustangs with a big 3-point win tonight. Wow.
When it comes right down to it, those 2 free throws were the most pivotal of all of the shots made, and they're right there at the charity stripe. That's why if you can make your free throws, DCG is a 60%, under 60% free throw shooting club as a team, and that's just not good enough, but it was good enough today.
It was good enough today, and I'll tell you, being a Mustangs fan, that's just huge. I mean, this program has come a long way in the last 5 years, and to be where they're at right now, coming off, a phenomenal year last year, losing a close game to Ballard in the state tournament last year, a game that very well could have went their way.
Oh, yeah.
Coming back this year, and they've lost some tough, close games, but they're winning games down the stretch right now, which is really going to help propel them as we start to see those matchups come up, what we're going to see from a state tournament side.
Right on. And I think each team, Grinnell and the Mustangs, we will see them both at the state tournament this year. Most likely it'd be a major upset if one of them didn't go, either one of them. But
huge upset.
I think from a coaching perspective, you tell your kids, look, if we beat this team right here, we could beat anybody. And from a Grinnell standpoint, you say, look, we just played them on their home court to a 1-point game. Between those 2 teams, they're like mirror images of each other. Look at the athleticism, the effort, the energy, the toughness. Both of those clubs right there deserve a round of applause for what they did out there today.
Yeah, just unbelievable. It was a fun game to watch. I tell you, I have not been into the girls basketball program as obviously I have a son to play, but getting able to come and be able to announce these games the last 2 years and work with you, Pat, and learn a lot more about this program and these phenomenal young athletes, it's been a blessing and been so much fun. And hey, here she comes right here, Kayla Petrak, coming up to join us. Super excited. Kaylin, how are you doing, girl? All right, throw this bad boy on and make sure you can hear us on this thing, okay? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
All right, how was that celebration in the locker room?
Very wet.
I was going to say there's water everywhere in there.
Lots of water. That's awesome. Well, Kayla, thanks so much for joining us. Our senior spotlights are an opportunity to highlight our senior basketball players, and we want to get to know you a little bit. So I'm going to throw it over to Pat because he's the guru. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, throwdown time. Here we go.
You know, we go through and we do 94 seconds with the kids that are coming through. I don't know if you've watched one of these before. You probably cheated. Okay, what am I going to say? So they're preparing on things. So what's your favorite food?
My favorite food has got to be this dip my mom makes, buffalo chicken dip.
Yep, buffalo chicken dip.
Oh, yeah.
I love buffalo chicken dip.
We might have to talk to Mom about making us up a little buffalo chicken dip.
That's right. Maybe she could make us some and we could eat chips and dip up here.
No
That'd
doubt.
be great. So are you a bachelor or bachelorette person?
When I had free time, yes.
So, but as an athlete, there's not a lot of that out there, is there? That's a good point. Cat or a dog person?
Cat.
Cats. You have cats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. One of the few, by the way. There's been way more dog people than cat.
Yeah, I know.
That's right.
Cats are underrated.
They are underrated. You're right.
What's your favorite sport, not basketball?
Golf.
Golf. So
Yeah.
you play on the golf team as well?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to talk a little bit about golf here in a
All
second.
right.
No
What's
doubt.
your favorite sports team outside of DCG?
Iowa State.
Cyclone
Diehard.
fan.
Yeah. Boy, those have been far and few between here this year, too.
You're tugging at Matt.
So-
You're tugging at Pat's heartstrings over here.
So how many Instagram followers do you have?
I have no idea. Probably like 500.
That's
500,
man. Holy smokes.
I don't have Instagram.
I don't have it either. I feel left out. But oh well, there you go.
Yeah, are there any big timers in there?
No.
No?
Nope.
No big timers, just high school kids
Nope.
and friends and stuff
There
like
you
that.
go. Nothing wrong with that.
Nice. Well, that's 94 seconds right there. Nice
Awesome.
Awesome.
job.
All right,
Thank
Kayla.
you.
Well, that's fantastic. So I got some questions for you. Mine are a
All right.
little bit more on the serious note.
Okay.
So you've been playing basketball with this program for 4 years,
Yes.
right? You've got to come up and do all that. You know, what's it been like playing in this program, playing with the coaches, especially Coach Jones being a senior this year? What's that been like for you?
It's been a great experience. I love my role that I'm in. I love cheering for the team, and I love trying to make everyone better. It's definitely not easy, but it's worth all of the effort I put in, and I just love my time here.
Well, I'll tell you, we asked this to the boys, guys, that I mean, the love from the bench is important, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, everybody wants to be out on the court playing, but they all have role, right? What is it, being a part of that over there? Are you one of those leaders on the bench? I mean, what is that like for you? I mean, what's that moment, especially in games like this?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, my goodness.
we're down to the end. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what you guys are going through down
Yeah, I'm kind of the cheerleader on the bench. I always do high fives, all the time, and I have screamed myself hoarse tonight.
there. There you go.
Gonna have a sore throat tomorrow, but it's worth it.
That's right.
Well, hey, this is one that Pat didn't ask this time, and I want to ask because you do multiple sports here, but, who's been your toughest coach growing up?
My dad.
Your dad.
Oh yeah.
Can't go wrong with dad, man.
Yeah,
Holy smokes.
but he's made me better, so
Well, you
I
can't-
appreciate it.
That's awesome, for no doubt about it. Well, I do want to talk about golf a little bit because
All
you
right.
were a baller shot caller golfer, right? So, golf for you, I mean, talk a little bit about that. What got you into playing golf?
Well, my dad, pretty much as soon as I could walk, he would bring me out to the course with him. And
No kidding.
Yeah, I would just hit plastic clubs and,
Well, I'll tell you, my son golfs on the boys' golf team,
Yeah.
and he knows who you are. He knows that you're a baller on the girls' team, and you make it happen. So how's the girls' golf team going to look for this year? Have you guys really got to take a look and see how you guys are going to match
yeah.
up?
So I'm really excited. We have most of the people back, and we qualified for state first time in school history my freshman year, and we did again last year. So I'm going for all 3 years because I didn't get my sophomore season. But
Obviously. Dude, that's exciting. So you got to be super pumped for golf season then. Oh, man. So basketball, golf, are those the only two that you play?
Yeah, I used to do a lot more, but had to cut down.
The time commitments, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Well, the one last big question I want to have is you're a senior this year, so you get to graduate. This is your last year at DCG. So what are Kaylin's plans after she graduates? What are you looking to do? What's your next steps as you move out?
So I'm actually going to go to DMAC next year for 1 year to golf there.
Awesome.
So that'll be really fun. And then after that, I'll transfer to Iowa State and get a degree in mechanical engineering.
You still think you might golf at Iowa State or what?
Probably not.
No, you never know though, right?
If I get there, I would love to.
Well, hey, that's no joke. Well, hey, it sounds like you got a big plan. Mechanical engineer, dude.
That's
like
no
my
joke.
math.
We're not messing around.
No joke, not messing around at all. Well, dude, that's phenomenal. Well, Kaylin, first of all, I want to say congratulations on a big team win tonight, right?
Yeah.
Big team conference win tonight. But also congratulations just on your 4 years here at DCG, being the team player that you are down there. We're super excited to see what this rest of the season is going to bring. You guys have so much talent. So is Grinnell. We were talking about it. This probably ain't the last time we might get to see you guys play. Hopefully it's going to be in the state tournament at Wells at some point. But we just want to say thank you so much. You got anything you want to throw down, Pat?
On all the kids that come up here, I guess from my standpoint, I'd say thank you for what you do for DCG, for basketball, but for the community as well, and for the little kids that look up to you as you're doing your thing over there. You set a very good example for the younger kids that are coming up. I know it's hard, as my girls are already through. I got 3 girls. They're already out the door, but I understand the time commitment, what it takes, as well as you still got to go to school. You still got to have a relationship once in a while. You still have family. And these are just things. It's great when things are going good. So just thank you for the effort that you put in.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, real quick, last question I have. Who is your favorite golfer? Men or women, doesn't matter.
Bryson DeChambeau.
Oh, DeChambeau, seriously?
Yeah.
All right, I can ball with that. That's awesome. All right, Kayla, well, hey, congratulations. Best of luck at DMAC Golfing next year. Best of luck as you move forward, and we're looking forward to watching you play the rest of the season.
Well, thanks
for
so
joining
much.
us up here.
Yeah,
thank you so much. All right, everybody, that was Kayla Petrak coming up here. Awesome to get a chance to talk with her. We're going to shut down the girls' stream, so everybody get ready. The boys' stream will come live here shortly. Pat and I will come back, hopefully get a couple of seconds in to talk a little bit about the boys' game, the preview, and we'll get ready to rock and roll. See you back shortly.